what are the criteria to finish the podcast here? What are the criteria
to me,
to you, for Drake that you be like, this is his best album? What do you use to say, like, what criteria you use to say this is the best album? Do you use everybody, this was the one that sold the most copy? Or do you use this got better song than the other album? Or do you use this album has so many different genres that this is why it's the best album? What is your criteria?
To me, it's two things for me always.
Okay.
Production.
Okay.
So sound quality, right?
Sound quality and replay value.
How much replay value it has?
Yeah, so if I have to always go back, I got to listen to that song again and again and again.
That album, basically.
Yeah, like, that album. Like, we always go back to
so
take
to
care.
you, numbers don't matter.
Not to me.
Accolades don't matter.
It matters, but that doesn't influence my opinion of which album is better than which.
Keep that what you said there.
Okay, let me keep going.
That's a good point.
Let me keep going.
But numbers do matter, though. They do matter.
So if the album that you think is the best album of Drake, let's say, right? And there's two other albums with more numbers than that album, do that like make you rethink what you're saying? Because the whole world listen to those albums more. And like I said, you are a Drake fan. Yes. Drake doesn't give a fuck about you. You know that.
Don't give a fuck
Drake give a fuck about the people that are not fans. So the people that are not fans is usually the ones that put more numbers on your album because they are more new people. Because Drake already know 200,000 people want to listen to it, regardless. Now, after the 200,000, if I get 300,000 more, those are all new. You got it?
Yeah.
So if the world listen to an album way more than others, does that mean the album is better than every other album?
Not necessarily. Not necessarily.
Can I put my point?
Yeah.
To about?
Go.
So my argument against Marco was what I'm saying is that your preference in music does not determine what's the best for the mass population. The example that I gave with Bad Bunny was, for my taste, Nadie Sabe Lo Que Va a Pasar Mañana was my favorite album.
Of Bad Bunny.
But I'm honest enough to say that's not his best album because the world says Un Verano Sin Ti was the best album.
So because of the world says...
Well, that's his most popular album.
Most popular album, correct.
So to him, that's a better album.
Now, he said about the views in terms of, well, you're going to have a baseline of fans is always going to listen to it, and then a surplus of new customers, basically, right? But when you have an album having top one year after year, remember, Un Verano Sin Ti salió 2-3 years ago.
2 years.
2 years ago, yeah.
2 years ago, and it was the number one album the year after as well. So, in my personal view, is
that's
even
not my
though,
criteria. I'm gonna give you my criteria.
But I could argue that point. The reason why it can be number one is because he didn't drop anything.
No, he dropped The Night Se Va a Pasar Mañana. He did
Okay.
afterwards.
You said Un Verano Sin Ti.
And then he dropped
later on. Well, how long?
A year.
a year.
A year.
Every year he dropped
And
an
then the
album.
other one wasn't top.
Towards the end of the year, right?
Yeah.
Night Se
So
Va a
the
Pasar-
other album wasn't top when it came out.
I mean, obviously, it will break the first day records. The first
But
day,
it didn't last as long as Un Verano Sin
not
Ti
like, bro,
did.
the first week we spoke about it in the pod.
But honestly, I get what y'all both saying. But me, I'm going to base the best album as the album that I listen to the most.
Correct.
Not because Perecejito, Margot me está diciendo, oh, this is the best one. And everybody on Instagram is saying this is the best one. I'm not going to go based on that.
But couldn't you say whatever album you pick is the best album for you?
Yes, for you. Yeah.
Right? But,
For me.
But the argument is...
But the argument is... His argument is...
Which one is the best?
His best is more...
Can I give you my argument?
It's a generic best.
Can I give you my album? My criteria is... I already said I don't care about numbers, right? My criteria is... Let's put... Both albums got 20 songs, right?
Yeah.
When I listen to the album, both albums, and yo hago que me dé la gana, there's like probably, let's say, for example, because I don't want to go back to both of them.
Correct.
There's 3 songs that I don't like. So there's 17 left. When I go to Un Verano Sin Ti, there's probably like 8 or 9 songs that I don't like. So
in your opinion.
In my opinion. Their argument was that Un Verano Sin Ti by Bad Bunny has so many genres. So many different genres. It had dembow, it had a merengue, remember the merengue that he had, and it had a lot of Caribbean music and a lot of pop. That's the argument. So they say, if I have to die and I only can listen to one album, I will listen to Un Verano Sin Ti because it has more genres.
Verano Sin Ti was out for almost 2 years.
2 years.
So let me keep talking. So the argument is, if I have to die and I only can listen to one album, it will be the album with more genres because you got more different music. You're not just listening to one type of song. You got it? My argument is, if we put both albums, Yo Hago Que Me Dé La Gana and Un Verano Sin Ti facing each other, my argument is why Yo Hago Que Me Dé La Gana is a better album is because Yo Hago Que Me Dé La Gana got way more good songs than Un Verano Sin Ti. What I mean by that, Un Verano Sin Ti, to me, it got probably 10 songs that are smash.
Smash crazy, yeah.
Yo Hago Que Me Dé La Gana got more smash than Un Verano Sin Ti. That is my argument. I'm not arguing that Un Verano Sin Ti got more different type of music. I'm arguing how many good songs that album has, how many good songs that album has. That's what I argue. And whoever got way more good songs, to me, that is the best one. I don't give a fuck that this album has rock, bachata, dembow, plena, salsa, give me some other shit, balada. I don't give a fuck. If this album got 14 songs better than this album, I don't give a fuck that this album got different genres.
But now,
to them,
wait,
it says, to their point, not to help you, to their point is,
let me see if you're gonna do the
it
right thing.
has more different genre. It has more different genre. And what you don't like, people will like.
No, Chris.
Because let me be honest.
No.
When's the last time you heard Andrea?
That wasn't. Yo, that wasn't the point.
Oh, yo soy celoso.
Yo, Chris, that wasn't the point.
All right, so.
The point was that I know my taste.
Okay.
And we all said in this couch that Yo No Hago Que Me Dé La Gana, for our taste, we can all agree as men, yeah, that shit has trap and it's crazy and it's fire. We all agree to that. What we're trying to explain to Michael is my taste does not control the world.
But I think I could argue that because just because the word saying this is the best album, a lot of people says Kendrick is the best artist.
And I said it there. I have to respect. But I'm not
gonna say he's the best artist because people are saying it.
Wait. But I have to respect. I said to Chris, I have to respect 70 million people listen to Kendrick.
So if they all say that, he's a better artist to you then.
No. And this is the key. This is the key
we're talking about to you,
no,
not the crowd.
That's not what we're talking about. That's exactly the problem. I'm saying to Michael that we have to differentiate what is good for you and what is good for the masses.
What we're trying to find out, what is the fact? What is the fact?
And the fact is the masses, not you. You're not the center of the world.
At the end of the day, music can be a fact.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Because everything is subjective to everyone.
Exactly.
But that's what we're saying.
But now, if the generic subjection of the people, it goes against what you like, you just have to admit it. Nothing wrong with that.
Now you can respect it, but you don't have to agree with it though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You don't have to.
You don't have to agree with that.
You can just respect it.
Look.
To me, which one got more good songs?
Out of 100 men, 90 don't like fat bitches, but 10 do like them. That doesn't mean most men don't like fat bitches. That's a fact.
But that's a fact. But that's a different argument.
Yeah, that's a completely different argument.
That's a different argument.
Tell me how it's different.
Because you said out of 100. That's out of 100 men, but now put 1,000. What if it's not out of 1,000? It's 500 now.
But in music, in the album perspective, it's not that. Most people, Burview, likes Un Verano Sin Ti more. What I'm saying is, for my taste, is not. But for most people, it is.
So you're gonna change your opinion.
So that's the best.
So you change your opinion because people saying that.
No.
Because if somebody asks you,
I'm not changing my
I get
opinion.
it. But if somebody asks you, what album you think, what album is the best?
I will say,
no, it's the best. Now you think it's the best.
And we had the conversation.
No, what you gonna say? What the crowd is saying?
But no. Bartender.
We're trying to get to the fact.
Listen,
what is the fact?
The conversation I had with Michael, so he had the same question you asked right now. I said, and you remember, for me, and I.
But that's not my question.
But I cannot know
I'm
the world.
asking you, what album is the best? You either tell me the one you like or the one the crowd wants. So which one is the best?
And I will differentiate both.
No, but you
both of them
gotta
are the same.
pick one. That's the question.
Why should I pick one?
I'm asking you.
That's the question.
That's
That's
the
the whole
question.
argument you're having right
That's the
now.
whole
The
argument.
argument that we had both.
I'm not
Which one is the
asking-
best album?
Which one is the best? I'm not saying
And then we
you,
said,
and I'm not saying the
El
The
crowd.
Verano Sin
best
Ti.
album is what most people like. Un Verano Sin Ti.
But I
But
don't
then
agree
you
with
ask
that.
me,
But that's not
you
true,
really-
though.
And then you
That's
ask
not
me,
agree.
did
So you changing
really-
your thoughts.
No, do you really? No.
Everybody like Take Care by
I just
Drake.
don't get it.
By Drake,
Okay.
right?
I just don't get it.
I like
don't
Nothing Was the Same.
You have to.
And Take Care is like the classic. I like Nothing Was the Same. I like Nothing Was the Same.
Me too. I like Nothing Was the Same more. But look, you have to know how to differentiate the most popular album and the best album.
Yeah, that's
it's-
what we're
it's
saying.
two different- it's
yeah,
two
it's two
totally
different
different
But
things.
why is different?
Because it's different. Because one could be more popular than the other.
One could be
But
played
what
more
makes
at
the
the
other one
club,
more popular?
and the other
You know
one
what
could
I
not
said?
be played at the club.
I can destroy this
No,
argument.
you know what I said to him? I said to them, because it was only me arguing one side. Everybody was against me. Un Verano Sin Ti was the best one. You know what I said to them? Without yo hago que me dé la gana, Un Verano Sin Ti don't do those numbers.
Yeah, maybe.
It don't.
Maybe.
Chris, it don't.
Oh, but
Maybe.
hey, I want him to assert the argument because I really can't understand how can we not separate my preference and what people like.
No,
I don't know how.
because one is
So you
one
go-
is
you're gonna
one
make
is a
some
popular
popular,
album
yeah.
and one is actually the best one.
It won't make the album popular.
Because what if that one album had that one smash hit that it destroys every other song of Bad Bunny?
And
And which
what-
was
and-
Titi me preguntó.
No, so if we go view by view in the other album and destroy the average of the other ones,
But still
what was the-
popularity.
Views is popularity.
Okay, so
Oh, listens are
so
popular.
if the album is popular, doesn't mean that most people listen to it because they like
Not
it?
really.
So okay.
Really?
So what you're saying
Not
is,
really.
hold on, let me talk.
How?
So Jaime, hold on. No.
This is not
Yeah.
This is not
No,
hard of a
no,
concept to
hold on.
understand.
Wait.
So what are you saying is, any artist, their album that sold the most is the best album? That's
Yes.
what we
For
are
most
saying.
people. Yes.
No,
No.
for every artist. Every artist, the album that sold the most is the best album.
Jaime,
For me, yes.
For me, no.
Yes.
For me, no.
No. I
For
don't
your
think so.
taste.
For
Your
yeah,
taste.
Yeah, for my taste.
That's all I'm saying.
But going to popularity
But
doesn't make it the best.
No, but sometimes the album that was the best, the one that sold the most, sometimes that is the best one.
Yeah, sometimes it
sometimes.
happens.
Sometimes it is. Sometimes
So
it
wait,
is.
so wait. The thing is, also you guys are music enthusiasts. You guys go and listen 30 albums from 30 different niggas.
Wow.
The average fan don't do that.
I don't. Yeah.
Okay,
Right?
but that's what I'm trying to
That's
tell
what
you.
we trying
so
to
in
tell
Verano
you.
Sin Ti, there's a merengue, right? And 200 million people listen to, they only want to listen to that one merengue song, right? Another 100 million people just want to listen to that one dembow. But because that album has so many different genres, it can be more popular because a lot of people could just go to that one song. Another group of people go to that one song. Another people go to that one song. So in his art, in that album, if it's just straight trap y perreo, and that one goes crazy, like it just goes crazier. That can actually define why that other album, Un Verano Sin Ti, is more popular
yeah.
and has more numbers than the other one because it's just straight perreo. Do you understand now?
Yes.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
that doesn't justify that I'm saying that the other album, more people listen to it.
I
That's
just
it.
literally
He just
explained
explained it to you.
So, but wait, so if more people listen to it, does it make it best?
No.
Okay, I disagree with you. There's nothing we
Yeah,
can change
no.
to it.
All right.
That's
We
it.
agree.
Yeah,
We
we
agree.
agree.
Let me- all right, so
more
let me-
people listen to it, more people like it, and that's
All
the
right,
whole
let me say
argument.
this. Let me say this. What I was trying to say is, what I say is a good song, it might be only a good song to me.
Yeah.
You didn't want to say that.
No.
You say
No.
If it's the
but that's
best
what-
song, it's the best song.
Okay. But that's
that
what
was
I'm
your
saying.
argument.
Whatever.
Okay.
When I say that song is good, it probably only be good to me.
Yeah.
When I say no song is trash, it probably only be trash to me. It probably be fire to ya three.
Correct.
What I try to say with those two albums is there's more good here than good here.
Yeah.
And because of that, this one is better.
This is
For me, but
I
that's
wanna-
my
I wanna make a
opinion.
point.
Wait,
let's
let me
close-
just wrap it up real quick.
Let's close it out
If
here.
somebody comes to me and asks me what's the best album, I'm gonna tell you this for a fact. I'm not gonna go based on the popularity. I'm gonna go based on what album I listen song by song, and that's why I'm gonna say this is the best album.
And what I'm saying is
yeah, and you
that
saying
you're gonna ask that to you.
If I ask
You're
you
gonna
for
ask that to
that,
you. That's to you.
You're
Y'all
gonna
all
go
gonna have
based
3
on
different
popularity.
albums. But if I ask 1,000,000 people what is your favorite album,
that's not true.
That's not true.
That's not true.
What is your question? You're
But
gonna
what
ask
if the
which one is
million?
the most
But hold
popular
on.
album?
But what if the million people say Un Verano Sin Ti? I still don't agree.
Oh,
Yeah.
exactly.
But-
That's I want to say.
Yeah,
I still
but you're
don't-
saying popularity. That doesn't win the argument.
Yo te me la diste. But that's what I'm saying.
But that's not. That
And you're
doesn't
right
win.
to say the other one. But I'm saying 1 millón dijo que el otro. So what are you going to say? You're going to live in the rule
But
and
what
be
if
like,
what
my
if the million
preference
don't
is the
say
king
that?
of the
But
world.
what if the million
if
people
the
don't
million
say
don't say
Hold on,
that?
but hold on.
But based on
También.
the numbers, that doesn't
He
happen.
got a point though. He
But
got a
it
point.
was out for
If a
almost 2 years.
Hold on,
The
he got
numbers
a
is gonna be
point.
song.
If he says, if 1 million people say Un Verano Sin Ti to me, now what I gotta think is, out of those million people, do they listen to more music than me?
Yeah, you're right. No,
Who's
no, you're right.
who's the casual and who's a yeah.
No, you're right, you're right,
Do
you're
their opinion?
Yeah, really.
Is it musically, or you just saying because you have never heard about Money, but you heard Un Verano Sin Ti is the best album, and you're just repeating that? You get it?
Yeah.
So that's when I go. It's like, okay, your music opinion doesn't matter to me. You either. And then I go to listen to the niggas that really listen to music, and I'm like, what do you think? And I can argue with them.
And there's a lot of different shit that factors
I agree with you
into.
there.
There's a lot of shit that factors into the popularity aspect because he definitely did do a lot more marketing on Un Verano Sin Ti than the one that
Of course, yeah,
pandemic.
100%.
than the one with the horse on with him with shit with the
Yeah,
horse.
with the
Nadia
Nadia
Chavez.
Shit, yeah.
This album right here, he's going crazy with that with the marketing.
Yeah.
But it's just not hitting. It's just not hitting.
It's just 1 week.
So like the shit I'm trying to close out the argument. If you have different genres in an album, and obviously Bad Bunny's probably the hottest artist on the planet.
Yeah, he is.
So if you have an album with so many different genres, you can grab people from over here to listen to this album.
Correct.
Where instead of if you get straight perreo, you know you're only gonna get a certain demographic. That's probably why the album is more popular.
Of course.
But that doesn't necessarily mean that that's the best album. Because at the end of the day, when you ask who has the best album or which is the best album, it's all subjective at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So
but-
that's just my argument.
No, and
I
I
just
agree
think
with
that
you.
popularity doesn't make it
No,
the
but I
best.
agree with you. But what I'm saying is
I
generic
just don't
popularity is basically a combination of everybody's opinion. And what is most people's opinion?
So everybody.
Right? So for
No, I
example,
don't
if you
think
tell
so.
me your opinion is you're not gonna make me gana, and she said it's por siempre, and you said another one, you said another one, we all have opinion and we all right. Like we all have the right to like what we like.
To ourselves.
Right? But then I will say what is most people's opinion. And
What-
then for me it will be the best is
Yeah,
what most people.
the most popular
If you
album
ask me
is
what's
Un
the
Verano
most,
Sin Ti.
if you ask me what's the most popular album, yes, I'm gonna say that one. But if you ask me what you think is the best
The
album,
best, the
I'm not
best.
gonna name that one just
But-
because
but we all
the
agree that
popular.
people will have different opinions.
Yeah.
Of course.
And then it's
That's
wrong
no.
for me
The
to-
only fact here is that Un Verano Sin Ti
Got more numbers.
is the most popular album. That's the only fact.
But it's not.
So you
Don't make
think
it the best.
album wise, you don't think
It doesn't
In
make it
my
the
my
best.
personal opinion,
yeah, album wise, you don't think that most people. Now forget about you.
No, in my personal opinion, I do like Un Verano Sin Ti more.
Okay.
To me, I like that album more than all his other albums. But that doesn't necessarily mean that is the best album set in stone just because it has more numbers.
So you know what you said there? That's what I mean. So when you said it, I said it. She said no. He said no.
No, that's not what I said. Cause his choice. Un Verano Sin Ti
I don't
is his
think you
favorite
remember,
album,
though.
but for me, it's not.
Okay, perfect.
I don't think
that's
you
what I said.
remember.
So you said no.
But let's say that wasn't
But
his
I don't
favorite
think he
album.
So what's your favorite album? Wait. What's your favorite album?
Mine is Por Siempre, the very
Well,
first
siempre,
one.
perfect. So Un Verano Sin Ti.
it's a close Un Verano Sin Ti and
By the way, for people watching this, whatever your worst album is for him is still for me one of the best. Like we arguing.
Right.
Yeah,
But wait.
let's wrap it up. Yeah,
But I just want to say one
we're going in
point.
circles.
You said that. I said that. He has a different album.
Wait.
She has a different album.
Listen to this.
But wait, Marcos.
Dale.
And then all our friends said Un Verano Sin Ti. What I'm trying to tell Michael is, out of 10 people you ask from our own circle that you said they listen to music,
Yeah.
8 of them said Un Verano Sin Ti, and 2 of them.
El Capo was on my side, though. El Capo was on my side.
Okay, 7. 7 out of 3 said Un Verano Sin Ti. So why is it wrong for me to say the majority, at least in our circle?
I agree with you on that.
So-
That's the popularity, but that doesn't make it the best. That's what I'm trying to get it to your
we
head.
asked who's the best, and
Yeah.
you see what happened.
I still feel like I didn't lose that argument.
Me
I just
either.
want to say to Chris,
No, también.
first song of that album es Si Veo a Tu Mamá, la segunda La Difícil, la tercera Pero Ya No, la Santa with Daddy Yankee, Yo Perreo Sola, Bichillar, Solear, La Zona, Qué Malo, Vete, Ignorante, A Tu Merced, Una Vez con Mora, Zafaera, 25-8,
Yeah,
Está cabrense
I
yo.
forgot all 25. Oh, yeah, it's over. Yeah, I have that one.
GG's, you heard?
I forgot 25 was on there.
No. Bro, people can have the comments.
I thought
if you don't think
25 was
number
another
control the
one.
world,
No.
do ya, bro. Like, I'm not
Bro,
gonna argue
when
that.
he goes,
I'm not gonna argue that.
when he goes from La Santa con Daddy Yankee.
Straight down? Yes.
Yo perreo sola.
It's
Es una bichillar. Solia llegó.
Fire.
Ella no nos diga para que no callemos.
Yeah, I remember the shit.
Come on, bro.
No, bro, I'm not gonna argue numbers. You won.
No, numbers, we know who has more numbers.
And then,
Yeah.
you got Moscow Mule. Crazy, right? Moscow Mule, right? Después de la playa, el merengue, right? Me porto bonito, fire. Titi me preguntó,
Smash.
smash. Un ratito.
You almost say no. You see
It's not a
his
smash.
face? You almost said no.
Un Titi-
No, Titi me preguntó, es a smash.
Es a smash, but it's me, it's not. Un ratito. Now, yo no soy celoso. No one listen to that shit.
That's a skip.
Neverita, no one's listening
like
to
it.
that shit.
Skip.
Aguacero, no one's listening to that shit. Otro atardecer con María, no one listens to that shit.
I'm gonna go on the
Un
computer.
coco, no one's listening to that shit. Andrea, do you
I like
listen?
Un Coco.
Agosto,
I like that song.
you like that song? Let me hear how you song.
You have it on the.
Oh, fuck that, yeah, fuck that shit. Y calladita, ella es calladita, that's a bonus song. But that one is song is fire.
Yeah,
I just know, I just.
I like that song too.
So what I just did, I just think this one got more good songs. That's it.
And I like your opinion, bro.
Yeah.
That's it. It's over.
Yo,
you won the
my
argument.
bad for the argument at the end of the podcast. You made it this far. Make sure you like the video. You saw how fire it was. Jaime was tight. Chris almost shoot at him. And I was like, yo, chill out.
You still lost the argument.